Ever wondered how to enhance intimacy with your partner while maintaining respect and consent? The beauty of intimacy lies in the delicate and thoughtful process that goes into creating a mutual understanding and a shared atmosphere of love, care, respect, and consent. It all begins with setting the scene. Setting the scene is much more than just arranging physical objects or creating a particular setup. It is about crafting an environment that encourages and nourishes emotional, mental, and physical closeness. Consider the ambiance. The ambiance plays a significant role in setting the tone of your shared space. It's the undercurrent of emotion, mood, and feeling that permeates the air and influences the interaction between you and your partner. A well-thought-out ambiance can transform an ordinary setting into a haven of comfort and relaxation. From soft, warm lighting to the subtle scent of a favorite fragrance, every detail can contribute to creating a space that feels inviting and safe. Soft lighting, in particular, is an effective tool to use. The warm, gentle glow can create an atmosphere that is soothing and relaxing, gently curbing anxieties or inhibitions that might be lingering. Moreover, the cleanliness and organization of your surroundings are paramount. A clutter-free environment speaks volumes about your respect for your partner's comfort. It shows your willingness to put in a little extra effort to ensure their well-being. But the ambiance goes beyond the physical. It's also about the emotional climate that you and your partner share. This involves fostering an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. Respect and consent are the bedrock of any intimate relationship. It's about comprehending that intimacy is not a singular experience, but a shared one. It requires both partners to feel safe, comfortable, and valued. It's about recognizing the importance your partner's boundaries, their comfort, their desires. It's about understanding that every action, every word, every gesture has an impact on your shared intimate space. Consideration for your partner's feelings and preferences is a crucial part of this process. It's not just about asking for consent, but also taking the time to understand and respect their preferences, their opinions. Small gestures, such as asking about their day, their thoughts, their feelings, can go a long way in fostering a sense of mutual respect and understanding. This kind of atmosphere encourages open communication, emotional honesty, and mutual understanding, provides a safe platform for both of you to express your feelings, your desires, your insecurities. It allows for a comfortable sharing of experiences, emotions, thoughts, and dreams. In essence, creating a comfortable environment encompasses many things, from the physical setting and ambiance to the emotional climate and mutual consent. Each aspect plays a crucial role in shaping an intimate connection. But remember, a comfortable environment is just the first step. Intimacy is built on trust, respect, understanding, and love. It's about more than just physical closeness. It's about emotional and mental connection. It's about creating a shared space where both of you feel safe, valued, respected, and loved. Remember, a comfortable environment is the first step towards building an intimate connection. Moving on to the next critical step. Communication. It's not just about words, it's about understanding. And not just understanding in the typical sense of the term, but understanding at a level that transcends traditional interpretation. It's about delving deeper into the realms of unspoken thoughts, into the world of unexpressed feelings and silent emotions. Now you might be wondering, how does one achieve this level of understanding? How does one breach the barriers of spoken language and tap into the rich reservoir of emotions hidden beneath? It all starts with the realization that intimacy isn't a one-way street. It's neither about one person dominating the narrative, nor about one person yielding to the other's every whim and fancy. Rather, it's a shared journey, a journey that both the partners embark upon together. And like every journey, this too requires a roadmap, a guide to navigate the diverse terrains of emotional landscapes. That's where communication steps in. Communication in all its varied forms, verbal, nonverbal, explicit, implicit, serves as the compass you through this journey. It's the means through which you express your desires, your fears, your hopes, your dreams, and more importantly, it's the tool through which you understand your partners. Communication in intimacy isn't just about speaking. It's just about articulating your thoughts or expressing your feelings. It's as much about listening, about being receptive, about being attuned to your partner's verbal and nonverbal cues. It's about deciphering the hidden, the subtle messages, the unspoken words that often speak louder than the spoken ones. But how do you enhance this communication? How do you make it more effective, more meaningful? The first step is to start with open-ended questions. Questions that invite detailed responses. Questions that give your partner the freedom to express. Ask about their likes, dislikes, their dreams, their fears, their comfort zones, their discomfort zones. Ask about their past, their present, their future. Remember, it's not an interrogation, it's a conversation. It's a dialogue, a two-way street where you talk and listen, express and understand. Listening is crucial. Listen actively, listen empathetically. Listen not just to the words, but to the emotions behind those words. Listen not just to the responses, but to the silence between those responses. And while you are listening, respond thoughtfully. Respond with respect, with understanding, with empathy. And while we are talking about communication, let's not forget the power of nonverbal cues. In the realm of intimacy, actions often speak louder than words. A warm smile, a loving gaze, a comforting hug, these can often convey what words sometimes fail to. They can express love, they can express reassurance, they can express understanding. So when you are communicating, pay heed to these nonverbal cues. They often hold the key to understanding your partner's desires, your partner's emotions. So moving forward, let's remember, effective communication is the key to understanding and respecting your partner's desires. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about consent and mutual desire, the heart of any intimate interaction. Consent, you see, is much more than just a simple agreement. It isn't a matter of just saying yes once and forgetting about it. Consent is a dynamic, continuous conversation that unfolds throughout an intimate interaction. It is an ongoing dialogue that requires paying close attention to your partner's needs and desires, and a willingness to change course if those needs and desires shift. When we talk about consent, we are talking about understanding what your partner wants. And not just understanding, but also accepting, accommodating, and respecting. This isn't just about knowing what your partner likes and dislikes, but also being able to acknowledge and respect their boundaries. Consent is a lot about empathy and understanding, about putting yourself in the other person's shoes, and treating them with the same and consideration you'd want. Also, it's important to remember that no means no and nothing else. It doesn't mean maybe or later. And silence, it's crucial to remember, is not consent. Lack of resistance or passivity is not the same as agreement. Every person has a right to their voice, and just because they don't voice their disagreement doesn't mean they are in agreement. Now, mutual desire, this is a beautiful thing. It's the spark, the initial flicker that has the potential to ignite the flame of intimacy. But what exactly is mutual desire? It's about both partners wanting, craving, and longing for each other. It's about a shared passion, a shared yearning. It's about creating conducive to expressing desires and passions without fear of judgment or ridicule. It's about understanding, accepting, and reciprocating each other's needs and wants. You might be thinking, how does this enhance intimacy? Well, when both partners are on the same page, the experience becomes much more enjoyable, more satisfying. Each partner's understanding and respect for the other's desires and boundaries creates a safe space for intimacy to flourish. It's like dancing. When both partners are in sync, the dance becomes fluid, effortless, and beautiful. The steps flow naturally, the rhythm just right, and everything just falls into place. But remember, true intimacy is not just about the physical aspect. It's about respect, understanding, and shared desires. It's not just about the physical, but the emotional and psychological connection as well. It's about being able to connect on a deeper level, beyond just the physical. It's about being able to share your thoughts, your fears, your dreams, and your desires with your partner. It's about being able to be vulnerable with your partner, to open up and allow them to see the real you. And it's about them doing the same with you. True intimacy is about a shared understanding, about mutual respect. It's about feeling safe and comfortable with and them feeling the same with you. It's about both partners working together to create a space where they can both express themselves freely without fear or judgment. It's about creating a bond that's not just physical, but emotional and psychological as well. True intimacy is about creating a deep, meaningful connection with your partner, a connection that goes far beyond just the physical act. Remember, true intimacy is about respect, understanding, and shared desires. It's not just about the physical, but the emotional and psychological connection as well.